But following in the footsteps of Canadian hero Terry Fox, he's running across the country to raise money and awareness, and in this case, for autism. He began his trek in St. John's, and now he is back home. Global's Anthony Robart has more.
A marathon a day, every day for roughly 9 months. Nothing to it, right? If you're Jonathan Howard.
Something that Run the Dream is all about is dreaming as though you've never failed, and not focusing on the merits of the obstacles, but rather than the merits of the opportunities.
Jonathan's dream, apart from reaching Victoria by New Year's Eve, is to raise money and awareness for autism, a cause near and dear to his heart. 3,200 kilometers since his first step in St. John's, Newfoundland 5 months ago. Only a little more than 5,000 to go.
There's a need for more services and support for families and children that deal with autism. And that's the real fuel for this run now.
Knowing and having taught many children with autism, he knows how badly they need the services. In Canada, roughly 1 in 166 children are afflicted with a neurological disorder. About 190,000 kids now have it, and that number is rising. Jonathan says his daily challenges on the road pale in comparison.
There's no experience like being out there on the road with tractor trailers right beside you, going 100 kilometers an hour. The wind, the rain, the snow.
And working right alongside Jonathan throughout much of this journey is two-time Paralympian Terry Robinson.
I was taught very early that there's no such word as can't. You either do it or you don't.
And for Jonathan Howard, there is only one option. Anthony Robart, Global News.
And Jonathan Howard joins us live in studio this morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for coming
good morning.
in. Good morning. Great to have you here. So you got a couple of days off. Tell me what you're doing for the next couple of days.
Absolutely. We've got an event today at Nathan Phillips Square at 12 at noon. Anyone who wants to come down. Kerry Joseph, Toronto Argonauts is going to be there, as well as Global's own Anthony Robart will be our MC. And it's all about raising the awareness, raising the profile of autism spectrum disorders, something that's affecting more and more Canadian children born every day.
Now, Anthony mentioned in his piece that you had taught autistic children, so you have some experience there. Tell me about what you see as needed in this country.
I see children who are just struggling with communicating, and they act out, and it's a lot of frustration at times. And we need to bring about more awareness about the issues, about service and support that can help these children and families affected.
And the support that is there, in some cases, you've seen some real results.
Absolutely, and the stories of parents and children, with the right services, with the right support, great advances have been made.
So at what point did you decide, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run across the country?
When I went to McMaster University, and a professor of mine said, write your 20 goals down. Number one was always to run across Canada. And when I decided last year that I was going to do this, that the first step was going to take out a map and plan a route. And now 9 months later, here I am, almost 3,200 kilometers into the journey.
All right. Have you dropped any weight since you started, or what? Yeah.
Only about 8 pounds.
Really? So now, how do you
pounds.
keep it? What's your diet? What's your average day? What are you eating? Big Macs all day? Or
Oh,
what?
I wish. No, I wish. I had steak and pasta.
Steak and pasta?
Steak and pasta.
That sounds like a pretty sweet diet.
Absolutely, absolutely.
How many pairs of running shoes have you been through?
On number 6. On number 6.
Yeah, 6 pairs.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've got even a running mate that's joining me from Ottawa to Winnipeg, Terry Robinson, a two-time Paralympian. And he's a poster boy for what happens when you get the right services and support. And he was born with cerebral palsy, and he's fantastic and wanted to join this run, so he's going Ottawa to Winnipeg with me.
Some great support there. Are you worried a little bit about the prairies and getting over the mountains, especially? You're going to be doing it later in the year.
My body adapted to the snowstorms and gale force winds of Newfoundland, so I'm excited for that challenge again when we head west.
Do you have a place that you're most excited to run through?
I think the GTA was a really exciting place coming back in, running towards home from Mississauga, Ontario, and we're running there on Thursday. So it's going to be a real surreal feeling coming through this area.
Give us a sense of what's happening the next couple of days. You mentioned a little bit, and how we can get more information about it.
People can visit runthedream.ca. Our goal is $2.5 million. On the website, there's stories about autism spectrum disorders. Follow my blog, follow the 24/7 GPS tracker showing me right now at Global News, and follow it right across the country when I end up in Victoria, BC in December.
All right, well, we look forward to it, and we look forward to having you back here in January once you've completed your run. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for the support.
All right, Jonathan Howard running across Canada to raise awareness about autism. You can find out more information. We'll put that website back up again. There it is, runthedream.ca for all the latest information.